Want me to sign a waiver, right? I think you got this course. We're not responsible.
Good morning, distinguished guests, and welcome to Cégep Heritage College. Mon nom est Marc Desjardins et du bureau du directeur général. Il me fait plaisir de vous souhaiter la bienvenue ce matin. As you have probably noticed upon your arrival, the Cégep Heritage College is buzzing with activity as we are completing the college expansion, and we have something special for you today. To tell you more, may I ask our Director General, who has suddenly disappeared. Is he around? Anyway. So what we may do is, we'll jump just one part. Michael will be right back. And do I hear his voice? Yes. So, Michael, please, would you join me up on stage so you can tell us more about what's going on here at the college?
What's going on here in the college? Well, thank you very much, Mark. Welcome, everybody. Bienvenue à vous tous. It's great to have you here this morning. First of all, I just want a quick shout out to our elected representatives around the table, and there are many. Of course, there's Carol Green, Mayor of Chelsea. We have with us Will Amos, the MP from Pontiac, and Mike Duggan, the City Councillor from the Lucerne District. I think we're really lucky in this college to have such great relationships with our elected representatives, and we've got them around the table. I remember Will, just after he'd been elected, made a point of coming in here and getting to know us. And I remember giving him a tour of the college, and he was really interested in wondering what we were about and who we were, and we really appreciated that. Of course, there's Mike Duggan, whose son actually goes here, who's a regular at the college now, been here for lunch a couple of times, had a couple of interesting experiences with the fire department.
Great desserts.
Great dessert. Lambe. But he also is a member of our community, and we're very pleased and privileged to have him on board here. And of course, then there's Carol Green, the Mayor of Chelsea, who is the former chair of our foundation. So Greg Fergus should be with us momentarily as well, the MP from Hull Elmer, who actually came to the college several times before he even was elected. So we're very grateful to have you as part of our community. As you know, we're in the middle of an expansion project. You can see it taking shape just beside the building. $11 million. We're going to have more classroom and lab space. We're also having more space in our phys ed department. We're expanding the library. It's a great thing. It's actually space for 1,000 students. The only thing is we have 1,200 students, but that's how financing goes. And financing in this day and age too is for the bricks and mortar, the very basics and not much more. And that's why it's absolutely essential that a public college has a foundation to fill in the gaps, to address student needs that just aren't addressed by government financing. For example, 30 years ago, most of our students would just come right out of high school. Now that's not the case at all. We have people from all different backgrounds, all different walks of life, with all different kinds of issues, and they need help. And that's one of the reasons why we're having a major fundraising campaign. So without further ado, having given the introduction, again thanking everybody for being here, I would like to turn it over now to the chair of the Heritage College Foundation, Mr. Marcel Poulin.
Thank you, Michael. Okay, first answer to your first question, I will not race. I'll be what they call a virtual racer or virtual Spartan, meaning that I will give money, and I invite you to follow my trend. Good morning, everyone. Bonjour. In order to help the Cégep respond to the escalating student needs and safeguard initiatives which foster self-esteem, involvement in college life, and community values, the Foundation's major fundraising campaign seeks to raise $1 million over the next 5 years. To date, we have been successful in obtaining pledges totaling a little over $570,000. So we're on our way. We're doing very well. With this community fundraising Spartan race, we are asking the support of alumni, parents, families, friends, all of you, to help us reach our goal. La Fondation, depuis mai 2005, a mis sur pied une campagne de financement, une campagne de levée de fonds de 1 million sur les 5 prochaines années. nous avons déjà atteint au-delà de 570 000 $ d'engagement. Alors, on vous encourage à nous aider et à participer à nos activités. I'm delighted to be here this morning to introduce our very special Spartans who will help us carry the torch for the Heritage College Foundation. And I'm pleased to announce that Mr. Will Amos, Member of Parliament for Pontiac, as Michael mentioned, has agreed to lead the Team Heritage as honorary chair for the Spartan race for a cause. Honorary is not necessarily the right word because he promises to race. So we'll see what happens. That race is to happen on June the 18th and June the 19th. I am particularly impressed that Mr. Amos readily accepted our invitation to help us in spite of his heavy schedule and important government responsibilities. J'apprécie grandement l'aide que Will Amos, le député de Pontiac, nous offre dans cette section de notre campagne. Lui qui est bien occupé et qui a des responsabilités gouvernementales fort importantes. I'm well positioned to appreciate the multitude of invitations a politician receives, and we are grateful that Will is helping us with our fundraising. Joining him in his quest, we are happy to announce that the absent, but
he's on his way.
He's on his way. Member of Parliament for Hull-Aylmer, Mr. Greg Fergus, is also participating in the Team Heritage. So Will, maybe we should ask you to wage with Greg on which one of you will raise the most money and which one of you will come first. However, beware, because you have stiff competition. As the Gatineau City Councillor for the Lucerne District, Mike Duggan is also participating. Thank you very much, Mike.
Well, currently flabby, maybe stiff in June.
Gentlemen, whatever the outcome, thank you ever so much for your support and willingness to step up to the plate. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Spartan team leader, Mr. William Amos. Will?
Merci Marcel, c'est très généreux comme introduction. Thank you very much to all of you for being here. It's a nice occasion, and we're gonna work hard. We're gonna get messy. We're gonna get dirty, and we're gonna get tired, and we're gonna show commitment. Because I think it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear that Viewed needs Heritage College. I'd like to thank all of you for having me here. To my elected colleagues, Mike, Carol, Greg Fergus, who has just arrived, we're really appreciative of the time. But also to Heritage College, to Michael, and to the foundation chair, Marcel. It takes leadership to bring these kinds of events to the fore. It's not a simple thing to set up an event which we hope will have thousands of people, but it's our job to light that flame and generate that enthusiasm. And I think that the Spartan race is going to do it, because I think that we're going to find that not only are there parents who are committed, but there are students, and there are students who are going to get their parents committed. And there are going to be some challenges. There are going to be some throwdowns. Now, I don't want to stand up here in front of a microphone and challenge my colleague. That would be inappropriate. But I will say that there will be probably some interest to see how do Greg and Will work together to get across the finish line, because I'm sure there are going to be times when I fall down and find that there's mud all the way up to here in my head, and Greg may be the guy who's lifting me right out of that pit. So
either that or with my hands up and laughing.
But I mean, at the end of the day, Heritage College is about community, and it's about commitment, and it's about sharing a passion for our children and for the future of our region. C'est clair que le collège Héritage, c'est au cœur de notre communauté, et on est très conscient de la passion de nos étudiants et de la passion de nos familles pour cette institution. Alors c'est avec grand plaisir que je suis ici aujourd'hui et avec ceci je vais conclure mes remarques. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Mr. Poole, Mr. Amos, Mr. Duggan, Mr. Fergus. You've got quite a challenge on your hands, gentlemen. Because the objective of the Team Heritage is to raise $50,000 with this event only.
At least.
At least. Or else. We would like to tell you what this event means, especially for the students. So we've invited one of the participants, who is also a member of the rugby team, the Hurricanes, here, and to say a few words of what this means for him. So I'd like to invite Matthew Boros Tattersall to say a few words.
It's actually Tattersall. Well, first off, I'd like to say that from the hotel management and restoration program here at the college, and I'd like to say that I'm a little nervous. This is the first time I'm standing on a podium in front of people hearing this sort of level of fundamental schooling. I have actually participated myself in a Spartan race, the 20 plus kilometer beast race at Mont Saint-Louis 2 years ago, and I had the enthusiasm to actually, exactly like we're doing here, started myself with a friend who challenged me to do it because he had participated in the 5K. And I thought just to give it a try, and didn't think it'd be as hard as it was, but 4 hours and a half later, I was on the ground with big cramps in my legs, and I couldn't even get up, but it was a great challenge, Well, I just lack of magnesium in my body with family hereditary problems. Don't worry, I'm young and I still have challenges of my own. It's a lot of fun. Just exactly like we've been said, mud, exactly barbed wire, climbing ropes, fences, obstacles. But it's great because it's not a race that we do alone. It's a race we do exactly with friends and, well, exactly our community. And this will help actually raise awareness for our community college, for not just the students here, but participants, schooling board, and family, friends, and family members. So it's my honor to participate and help raise awareness for this school, a school I've been here for 3 years and going on 4 to finally graduate. But just to say that I'm ready to break this off the ice, and can't wait to start.
Thank you, Matt. Show some spirit.
Well,
thank you. So now my pleasure to introduce somebody you all well know, and who is right behind this is the one and only Nicole Lefebvre, the manager of the foundation.
Hello. Just as Spartans don't leave a teammate behind, our Heritage Spartan team is to lend a helping hand to Heritage students who aim to cross the finish line here at Heritage. Nous ne pouvons rester insensibles et inactifs qu'un tiers de nos étudiants s'endettent pour venir au collège. We must take action together. Please be a Heritage racer, a volunteer, a virtual racer. Contact us at the Heritage College Foundation office, or write to us at wecare@heritagecollegefoundation.org. Thank you all for being here.
Thank you, Nicole. And if you don't know, she is running the race. So, this concludes our press conference this morning. And if we have any questions and photo ops, we'll be able to step aside and do this. On behalf of the Heritage College Foundation, the Cégep Heritage College, thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you.